Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Basileus in Europa, Universalis 4. I was looking around at some institution spread type stuff, and I don't think it's really in our best interest to wait for this next penalty to go away. We're looking at like 20% of the base price of 600, so it's like 120 monarch points that we could theoretically save, which is pretty good, but I don't want to wait, so we're just going to take the tech now. These two in particular, and then I think we're going to go ahead and, even though we're trying to do this integration, I think we're going to unlock diplomatic, and then we're going to start going for the extra diplo ideas right now, rather than taking diplo tech. I don't really care about the settler increase or the ships or any of that junk, and I don't really care too much about trade efficiency plus 20% at the moment. I'd rather just have an extra diplomat, and I wouldn't mind having an extra diplomatic relationship slot, which means we're actually going to be making, well, yeah, it's fine. We've gained a relationship slot, which is good. We can now also do these things. We can do the Conventicle Act. Missionary strength and tolerance of heretics goes down. And then we can increase tolerance of heretics again if we wanted to increase the cost of our stab. Let's just make ourselves better at converting things. And then I think we'll pass on that one for now. We don't really want to raise the price of stability, and we don't have any land that's heretical provinces. Orthodox is like incredibly stable. I mean, again, looking at this, I mean, we've got 2 provinces where we could lower our tolerance of heretics, but if we go to those provinces, Ingil, for example, like, sure, there's some unrest there. I don't care though. So it's like whatever, you know? Okay, so we have another diplomat. I've decided that I'm going to fabricate a new claim on Crimea. We're going to fabricate probably on, like, these guys in Astrakhan node. We should probably get a claim on the Great Horde. We're working on trying to get a claim on Mr. Ottoman again. We're going to knock down Imerti and then just take his entire coastline. He's also pulled in Gazim, who is in the Astrakhani node. It's fine. I don't really care about him very much. Start fabricating on Mr. Great Horde. We still should be at war with the Ottomans right now. It is kind of a mistake, I think, that I'm not actually at war with him. We only need 5 cannons for the full bonus. We might as well get this siege started. How are we doing on army force limit? 47 out of 55. We could train a few more men. Province of Meknes is defected to Morocco. It wasn't my subject losing that, I hope. Yeah, it looks like these are all going to go back to Morocco. Which is fine, because that's going to make Granada have a claim on him, and we can fight against a couple really, really weak people to do so. We probably have a tech advantage over here, if I had to guess. Hey, there's the siege that we needed. Let's come back from Ottoman at the end of this monthly tick. I somewhat doubt that we're going to need to actually siege anything out. Cossack aggression. Influence and loyalty from them. Ottomans get the Byzantine response. That's awesome. Let's do that. Sorry, man. This is out of my control. These guys are just, they're just too much. They're just too good. I think we will permit self-governance. And, they have lots of influence right now. We could give them a few extra provinces again if we wanted more of those units, and I think I do. So we can give them potentially all of this. I mean, they have a lot of influence at the moment. Is anything dropping off soon? We're going to administer it lasts till 37, 29, 33, and 38. Yeah, giving them too much more land is going to be kind of dicey. Let's give him some of the provinces with a little bit more manpower, I guess. We'll give him this one. We'll give this one down here back, the 334. Let's just keep him at like 77% influence. And, yeah, I want some Cossack hosts, please. I want that many of them. That sounds like a good number, yeah. Can I have those, please? Cossack host. Oh, right. Clicking that button also raises influence. Alright, well, we'll have a little bit of a thing to revoke from them. That's fine. We've got Cossacks, and we're at 56 out of 57 force limit now. And they're still pretty happy, right? Yeah, they're pretty happy. Happy enough. We don't get a discount on all the cav, and we're going to be spending a fair bit, but we're making 15 ducats a month. I think we can afford it. So, hey, sir, do you want to peace out yet? I want your coast. All of it. If it's on the coast, it belongs to me now. Sound good? It's only 27% overextension. We're currently at 17% ourselves. Sounds good? Alright, so... how close are we to getting, like, the majority of your cash? Alright, let's just wait a second. Got a wall breach there. I guess we'll knock him down. We'll make sure we get war ups from him. I mean, when you have 10 siege status and 41-day siege sticks, you're kind of obligated to go for it, right? Looming disaster, Cossack independence. Don't think it's going to be a real concern. So the thing is, like, almost no time is passing right now, but we are getting a lot done, so I don't really feel bad about playing slowly-ish. Savoy's going to war with Genoa now. No. You're probably not willing to give me what I want. There's also some steppe land in Circassia. Thing is about this, I noticed this button doesn't actually work. And I can prove it. It doesn't make sense. Look, so should we continue to influence them? You need to have a diplomat free for this button to work. Look here. When you go in here and you look at influence nation, if you have already influenced the nation, like what we did with Granada recently, it'll say right here, well, I guess, have I already influenced them? It'll say, like, we are already influencing this nation if you've already done it. But anyway, I'll click yes. The money will not go away because I didn't have a diplomat free. So the button doesn't actually do anything. It's like, what's the point? Like, yes, I want to do that. Well, and the weird thing is that it says then we recently sent a diplomat, even though I clearly didn't. If we wait one more month, we can do it, but it doesn't work. So anyway, that's my my rub with that problem. And we suffered a disease outbreak with 21,000 troops. Awesome. Thank you, Emerti, for making this war take way longer than it should. More land defecting to Morocco. Lost our claim on Ducala. Did we need that claim badly? I mean, we're going to lose these other claims if I don't declare. But we have Granada over here now. That's his job, I guess. Okay, don't you dare disease outbreak me again. That's kind of ridiculous, honestly. Ugh, water shortage. Alright, so, again, as an example, we still need to influence nation. So silly. Alright, what were we gonna do? We were looking to peace out. He still doesn't want to do it, I think. Ottomans are upset and they want to join a coalition. Very funny. I gotta get started on this war with Wallachia. It's time, I think. Longest siege in the history of our country recently. Oh, and how beautiful is this? We can march to our capital. Lovely. Alright, that sounds fine. Give me your coast. I was considering taking Circassia as well, but for now I really just want the coastline. Our manpower reserve needs to recover. There's the mission we want. Well, is it, actually? Mentis Sarahan Teki? No, not really. And we'll still take it. So we need to go to war with the Ottomans anyway. Alright, these guys can continue to march to the capital. The actual siege stack is going to just get moved quickly to a position where they can actually infiltrate and, like, deal with the Ottomans. Let's have them get dropped off in Karasi. And do you even have any forts anymore, Ottomans? You do. Angiri, actually, maybe we should just get started on that siege. Actually, no, the capital fort will be worth enough to probably demand what we need. More stuff defecting to Morocco. One thing I noticed about Syria is that Syria they have religious ideas, so he's actually converting quite well and quite quickly. He's a good little subject, we like him. We started our war with the Ottomans, while Kara still doesn't want to defend him. We'll declare over Saruhan? No, we want to use our subjects claim. We'll declare over Sultanon. And we only need to use half the cannons for this, but let's start off with that. I mean, he's like occupied over here. He's got this stuff over here that's occupied by Hungary. Like, no allies, no defense. This is, I almost feel bad. Almost feel bad. That might actually make him peace out with his other ally, or in his other war. I think we were fabricating on Crimea with this guy originally. Yeah. CG McSieger needs to go over there and get busy. Let's actually just have him start off by carpet sieging, so that they can't train any more troops. Don't have to deal with that nonsense. Sarhan is actually a coastal fort. We need to blockade it. Looking forward to Iron Man's almost integrated. We can still use his claims to, like, take the provinces without paying diplo points, and then I'll just end up coring them myself. It's fine. We accept the culture anyway. It'll be a very, very quick core. Monthly increase of 2 whole diplo points, because we're spending 12 per month to annex both of our subjects at the moment. But marriage from Granada? Still a no. Stop asking me. I bet these Ottoman peasants are going to march into a province and make me fight them, aren't they? Yep, they sure are. I actually can't get out in time. Well, looks like you get to fight the Ottoman peasants for them. Oh, I'm such a nice guy. I'm always helping them out, you know? I'm doing what I can. We have so many freaking cav that we have insufficient support. Look at this, 26 cavalry that I've hired over the years from the steppe. Alright, so gonna transfer this to Carman. Obviously, we want to take all of his money because we can. We'll take war reps just because. Oh, war reps is another year of truce, but it keeps him weak. But it's an extra year of truce. We'll just take those. I mean, we could have taken a little bit more, but now we have our contiguous borders. I could have taken, like, Bolu. Didn't have a claim on it right now, and we're kind of falling behind on Diplo Tech, and we're doing a diplomatic idea group now. So I feel fine. Do we, like, get out of here? I don't actually want to fight you anymore. We technically lost that fight. It was great. Alright, let's get started on our new core. Airman's not going to have time. I think we're going to probably end up finishing the integration He might start his cores. And actually, he does accept the core, the culture. Let's see, it's Turkish. It's all Turkish. It'll take him 18 months. We have 18 months before January of 22. Yeah, he should actually finish those cores then, in time. That's gonna be good. Alright. That was a pretty quick, easy war with him. We still need to go to war with Wallachia, who's allied with Hungary. Odiev almost wants to not defend it. I didn't ever take that mission, did I? Or, no, I did. We still have a truce with the other guy, though. Well, he doesn't have the cores yet, and I don't want you to take it, so... Looks like we're gonna go to war again. Dock up. Let's get the siege stack in position to go on Wallachia's capital. We're gonna have to force Hungary off his war with the Ottomans as well. So Wallachia's gonna pull in Hungary, who has definitely got active forts over here. Sizable army there. He is behind us on military tech. Not to mention we've got our crazy cav. I think the only thing we really need to do though is just make sure to pull these three provinces real quick from him. So let's just siege down the war leader's capital first. I'm going to tell this army to hunt enemy fleets in the Mediterranean on the off chance that the Hungarians actually have some troops. Some whatchamacallits, rather. Some boats. Boats, I think they're called. It's the proper title. We have insufficient support all over the place. It doesn't probably matter. These guys have, I mean, just look at them. They've got freaking 30% combat ability. Every single cav we own has a shock damage bonus of plus 10% because they're all special Cossacks regiments. So they're incredibly strong. Get started on the siege of Kosovo. Looks like we don't actually arrive at the beginning of next month, so... Actually, I don't care if we arrive at the beginning of next month. Let's just go march up there and get started on the siege as soon as we possibly can. We'll unsiege Plovdiv. Plovdiv? It's a good name. What about the force limit? We're at 56 out of 59. Could supply arms. That gets them 10 influence, 5 loyalty. Yeah, we'll do this, and then we'll just revoke some of the provinces from them again. It was a temporary contribution, I'm sorry. You didn't think I was actually, like, let you keep it, did you? That would be crazy. Now they're down to 42% loyalty. But they're below the disaster amount, and we get increased force limit. Let's go ahead and train up some more infantry. Let's start off with 4. I want to get enough that we can balance out the ratio of these cav stacks. Gain Patriarch Authority at the cost of 15 prestige? Sure. Sounds pretty good. And we are now suddenly black flagged because it makes sense. George Costanza, doing what he can. He's going to knock down that Wallachian capital in 29 days. Let's make sure we get on Vidin in case he's actually trying to finish that siege. I think we can afford to make like another 4 infantry again as well. So 4 for each of these 2 stacks. That'll put them at 8-13 and 10-13. And what's our support ratio right now? 70%. So that should make them functional, I think. Probably. Venetian separatists have risen up. Yet another problem for me to take care of for the filthy little plebeian subjects of mine. Well, actually, I do kind of prefer when they just focus on sieges. So Hungary. Hungary does have coastline. I don't have claims on it. I don't really care, though. It's my coastline, obviously. We need it right now, though. Like, how are we doing an overextension? We're at 47%. We're about to get rid of some, and we do core most of this stuff very quickly. We're going to be taking at least these 3. I don't think we're going to take any of the Wallachian land just yet. Nah, we should. We should just take all of it. I don't care. I want all of it. Every province you own. Hungary needs to get knocked out of the war to make that happen quickly. Looks like Wallachia wants to suicide his army. He's smart. He's been studying the history books of what's happened in previous wars, and he's decided that, unlike his other neighbors, he will not succumb to the same follies of war. It's a lot of attrition. What have I done? What have I done? Just awful attrition. Awful senseless attrition. Did we actually just win that siege in 35 days? Do we actually have straight access to his capital now because we knocked down one fort? Yes, we do. Do we actually have the ability to destroy the Wallachian army in Corfu? Yes, we do. Should we do it this episode? Or should we wait? Winter Siege. What? Okay. Whatever. Alright. I'm gonna take a break here. I'll be back in the next episode. As always, thank you. Who is this guy? Who's leading right now? Nicodemus? Zaritas? No, let's put Kramer in charge. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.